Hey K-loving friends, this is Nadine and today I'm back for a new video. Today I'm going to compare the old versus the new process of applying for a Korean visa for a Filipino tourist. So I hope this video will be helpful for you. So yeah, let's go. The new process of applying for a Korean visa for Filipino tourists started I think July 2018. So I'm going to talk about the old process first and the pros and cons. So yung dating process, you would have to go to the Korean embassy and make a personal appearance to submit your applications even if you have the help of a travel agency. But from what I know, like I had friends na they passed their applications through travel agencies tapos they didn't have to go to the embassy. Pero yon may bayad. If you do it by yourself, walang bayad. Gratis siya. You can only stay, I think, for 59 days or less. When I applied for a Korean tourist visa in 2016, I did all the process by myself. So, pumunta ako sa embassy on my own. I submitted my required documents and free siya. Negative side to that is you'd have to go early kasi mahaba yung pila. They have a cutoff for how many passports that they can process in that day. And then, if you don't live near Taguig, medyo hassle siya. But the positive side is if you have to explain something to the consul or to the staff checking your application, you can explain yourself. So, yeah, you can parang present yourself more if you go to the embassy. For the new process that started in July 2018, the Korean embassy put a list of accredited travel agencies lang that you can pass your application to, and that agency will bring it to the embassy. So, sila yung parang middleman or magpo-process ng documents nyo. But it's still not a guarantee that your visa will be approved. So, keep that in mind. Since the travel agency will be the one processing your documents, may bayad na siya. So, I think I paid for 700 something when I applied last year, 2018. And I went to the travel agency Relay or Rally Tours in SM South Mall. I think they have a lot of branches. So, nandun siya sa list of accredited agencies ng Korean Embassy in Manila. Positive side to that is it's much nearer to me than Taguig. So, maybe like 20 minutes or less lang yung SM South Mall sa akin. Same documents naman yung kailangan nyo i-process. Since there are a lot of accredited travel agencies, it's easier to go to. Siguro you can find one on the list na near to your house or to your office. And you can submit within the office hours of the travel agency. Kasi sa embassy, you could only submit until, I don't know, 9 a.m., 10 a.m. ata. Basta morning siya, tas may cut off. Pag sa travel agency, you can go until they're open. The downside is, I was told na per travel agency, they also have a quota of passports that they can submit to the embassy to be processed. So, for example, yung sa Relay Tours, pero like I was told, even if they have different branches, they can only submit 100 passports per day. So, imagine kung sa SM South Mall may 20, tapos sunod 25. Like for me, I think ng 2018, I submitted my application, let's say, on a Friday. And I thought, okay, by Monday, they'll bring it to the embassy para ma-start na yung process. But since napuno na yung parang appointment nila or yung quote, na-meet na nila yung quota nila for Monday, they could only bring my passport to the embassy on Tuesday na. So, yun, keep that in mind lang na you should give or take a few days dun sa application process. I think the passports get released within 5 to 7 days after you submit your documents, depending on, I think if you have an OECD visa before or if you're a frequent traveler. So, the embassy prioritizes yung frequent travelers ata, or maybe because it's easier to verify, check, process, ganyan. It's still relatively easy to apply for a visa if you have the right documents na. So make sure to check the website of the embassy, check the required documents, and the accredited travel agencies. Another downside that I can see sa new process is that if you have to explain something to the officer in charge. Una kasi hindi na face-to-face, diba? Yeah, so if you have to explain something dun sa officer, parang feeling mo you can't express yourself, you can explain to the travel agent or yung sa travel agency, but I'm not too sure kasi if they will pass on the information or if they'll put that in a notice and pass it with your documents. So make sure to check out the links below kasi, and then I'll put the websites there and other related links. So good luck if you are planning to go to Korea or if you are planning to apply for a Korean visa soon. Good luck, and yeah, bye!